All right, Angela, let's do this. Are you ready for some girl chat?
Always ready for girl chat.
Yes.
Boom.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna get right into it. Angela, we all got to meet your beautiful baby boy, Sutton, yesterday on the show. You guys, that's like the cutest baby ever. He doesn't even look real.
He's like a little doll baby,
He's
right?
perfection.
Aw, thank you.
And, you know, it goes without saying, every day that you've walked out here, when we saw you in the back, we're like, how do you look so amazing?
Wow.
So we want to know, how did you, obviously lose the baby weight so fast? How old is Sutton at this point?
7 weeks.
7 weeks?
Come on.
That's less than 2. That's a little over a month that you already snatched like this.
How did you do it?
Listen, number one, I'm still working on it. I'm like a perfection freak. I'm like, I'm working on it. But I worked out my whole pregnancy, so that really helped.
Okay.
And then as soon as my doctor gave me the clearance in like 2 weeks to do it, I was like, I'm gonna work out.
Yeah.
So I started my yoga, and then I'm just now able to really, really get into it. So now,
But that's
I'm
a
in it.
workout, Angela. That's a workout.
Oh, this
I
is
love that
this
you
is super
document
great.
all this stuff on social media. Like, I get inspired when I see you going to the
Yeah.
gym.
That's awesome.
Even when she was pregnant, you guys, her workouts were better than mine. I was like, dang, there's no excuse. This woman is 8 months pregnant
People
and
were
going
nervous.
ham in the gym.
Wow.
They were so nervous about me working out while I was pregnant. They'd be like, why are you doing that? You're gonna kill the baby.
What did the
I'm like,
doctor
guys,
say?
They said I could do whatever I want. It's like, as long as your body's used to doing it, then you're allowed to
Yes.
still do it.
Yes.
Now, don't not be working out, get pregnant, and decide,
start-
I'm gonna start going hard in the gym. You can't do that. You know?
Right.
But
That's
your
good that people
diet,
know
too.
that.
What did you do about that?
Okay, well, I was pregnant. I'm not gonna lie. I ate everything because I'm a vegetarian.
Yes.
So, like, the baby only wanted junk food. I'm like, this is crazy. I don't eat like this.
baby.
Oh, he wanted everything. All of the bad stuff, Doritos, anything you can think of. And then after, I haven't ate bread. I kind of cut down on the carbs. Slowly getting back to where I was at because I was super strict before pregnancy.
People, I'm telling you, for somebody that wants to lose weight, we'd be like, okay, tell us exactly what do you have for breakfast?
What's the science behind this?
Yes, what's for breakfast? What's a normal breakfast for you?
I'll do smoothies or like a bar
Yeah.
or like some
Small.
egg white.
Yeah, something small.
Was it hard to make the transition from eating junk food when you were pregnant, then
Healthy.
going healthy?
It took me like 2 days. Like right after the hospital, I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to lose this weight, so I'm gonna change
You're
my
so
diet
disciplined.
Wait, I
Yes,
actually
you
understand
are.
what you're saying
Yeah.
because when you eat healthy and you remember how you feel good and the
Yeah.
energy it gives you, you actually, it's not hard to go back
No,
to it because
exactly.
you want that better than the sedated feel
Yeah,
you
you
can get
feel
from junk food
so
sometimes.
good when you work out
Yes.
and you eat right. It's
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
And that's probably why it was easier, because I noticed that when I detox, it's easier now than it was before when I used to just eat
Yes.
junk food. So probably because you ate so well in the beginning before you got pregnant, that it was easier for you to snap back and go back
What
to
a
that.
great message for moms.
Great.
You did it. I still want to know what was for lunch and dinner. We'll talk about it later.
Well, speaking of working out, Angela, I saw your dad, Rev Run, working out some of his
Oh,
freestyling
goodness.
skills on Instagram. It
Oh,
seems
God.
that he did a little remix with Surrey. So if you haven't seen it, check it out.
Watch this. What's a trillion to the 10th power?
Checking on that. The answer is 1 0 0 0 0 0 0
Hey,
0
hey.
0 0 0 0 0.
He still got it. No, he still got it. He does.
What did you think, though, when you saw him beatboxing?
I think it's funny. That's my dad. That's typical Rev Run in the house.
Yes.
You come home, this is what my dad's doing. It's hilarious.
I have a question because I always wondered this about children who grow up with celebrity parents. When did you realize that your dad is a legend?
Yeah.
Where's your
Like,
dad?
how did you know he was famous?
It
you know?
definitely took a little while. I feel like being at the concert is when you finally like, oh, wait a minute. These people are like shouting for my dad, taking off their shoes and throwing them and stuff like that. But before in school, you're like, why do the parents want to take pictures and why are they asking for autographs? Like,
Right.
I didn't get it.
Right,
and then
right.
it finally, you have that moment when you're like at the concert and I'm like on the side and I'm like, all this security and all this stuff. And I'm like probably only like 7 or 8 years old. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm super young,
Yeah.
not knowing.
Yeah.
But that was the moment where it clicked. So you're like, okay, I get it.
Shoot, that's
People are
so
out there and they're
sad,
here
though.
for my dad.
Yes.
You know, or Run DMC.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's crazy.
I'm not kidding, like, if I caught on that my parents were famous, I would start having him, like, every single thing he's using, I would sell. His toothbrush, his socks. If he
wait,
signed
like
a
me.
check, I would cut that out. Like,
But you know what's funny?
seriously.
I used to do something like that.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
no, I used to do something like that when I was young, right? We
What?
would go to
See?
like Fun Zone, and like they would tell me I'm too big to get into the balls, and I'd be like, "Hey, my dad is Run from Run DMC, and he'll take a picture and
it
he'll let me
worked.
in the balls." And it used to work
Oh
because they
my
would
God.
want pictures. Because I was like a little big, like I feel like you're what 11 years old, and they were like, "You
right.
can't go in, you're too big now." And I was like, "Well, you know, my dad is here, and just want a picture?
Daddy.
That is so
It was
cool.
bad. It was bad.
Did he pass down the gift of beatboxing to you? Do you know how to do it?
Psh, you want to hear it? Because it'd be terrible.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
But
I don't
will
think
say
so.
this, you have one of the most distinct voices
Yes,
I
yes.
have ever heard.
I love your voice.
It's a
Me too,
beautiful
I like it.
voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you guys hear a little bit of her daddy's
Yeah.
voice inside of her?
I sound like my dad?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God, you guys, there's like a little echoing rasp in. Come on.
Guys, I sound like my dad?
No.
I hear it.
I don't
You do not
know.
sound like a man, Angela.
Distinct
No,
voice.
I hear it. There's like a throaty voice. There's
something there?
There's something there that sounds like
It's a deep
maybe
raspy.
one daughter. You know?
I don't know. I can't think of the word, but the inflections,
Yes.
like the way he talks. Maybe
Yes.
I
you
get
probably
that
don't
sometimes.
sound like him, but the way
Mannerisms,
he
I'm
talks,
kind of like.
yes.
he
Probably
did
You
that
think your
way.
voice would have sounded dope on a track, like rapping?
I've done that, you know.
Actually, that's what I
It's
mean.
on
You have a
YouTube. It's called Center of Attention. I had like a moment. I did like a little rapping and singing thing for pastry back in the day.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to pull that up.
we gotta pull that out. We're gonna have to pull that out of the archive.
Angela rapping. We got to pull it
I
out.
can see
What you
that.
gonna do is already 3. You gotta see it. I'm not gonna
Oh
finish
my
it.
gosh.
I'm not gonna finish it. I'm not
You
gonna
are
finish
so
it.
cool, Angela. You're so down to earth. This has been such a fun week.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
getting
I'm
to know
having
you.
fun.
Really.
Thank you.
Speaking of rapping, Kanye West is making a lot of noise lately, guys. The rapper made headlines again when he ended his show in Sacktown, Bay Area. What's up? 30 minutes in after only performing 4 songs. He went at it, guys. Kanye also proceeded to call out Beyonce and Jay-Z for several reasons, including Jay not returning Kanye's phone call.
Just call me.
Right. I want to ask you, ladies, why do you think Kanye is airing this all out in public? Because for me, I would just think, you know, with your friends, you usually have with your friends, you got a direct line. You can go to their house, you got a phone, you can text them. So there must be something up if he can't say this to them, but he's saying it to everybody else instead.
You know, I blame this on the VMAs, okay? The VMAs started
Why?
this because if you notice at this year's VMAs, they said we're going to give him 8 minutes to say whatever he wants to say. And he's been
did.
doing it throughout the whole tour. So that's their fault to let him feel like he can just say whatever he wants.
Yeah, this has
I
been.
feel like it's
Just-
becoming a part of his brand to say something and to. I feel like he
People
can't
might
wait
expect it from
to
him.
hear the response. And honestly, oh, poor guy. He reminds me a lot of my toddler, Aiden. In the sense that, no, when they want attention, they'll say certain things to get a different response out
Right,
of you.
right.
It's kind of like that kid at school who's doing this, hey, until somebody turns around and says, what do you want? So I just think he wants some kind of response. Well,
Yeah,
he'll
but
take any
maybe
response
go
as
ahead.
of now.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I think. I don't mean that in a distasteful way. I'm just saying it from a mother's point of view.
Maybe it's his only place to vent, like open platform. You know what I mean? Like that's where all of his followers are, and when he feels like venting, this is where he's going. You know,
Well-
he's not going to someone; he's just kind of spewing it out.
Yes.
That he was, you know what? I understand the ranting, but he was an hour and a half late for the show.
Wow.
Ticketmaster says that they're offering refunds to everyone who attended that show. And he was, according to the LA Times, you know, Kanye has canceled the rest of his tour dates.
Oh
He
my
needs to take a break.
gosh, this
Maybe
is
he
not
needs a
okay.
moment. Maybe he just
that
needs a
show-
moment, though.
That's the thing. I think I actually respect better that we saw that the actions from this is that he canceled his tour, because then it shows that there's something up. Like he needs to take care of himself.
Well-
so you got to respect that, because the real fans for Kanye West really love and adore him and understand
Yeah.
that the
I
boy
love
needs
him.
a
I think
break.
he's
He needs
awesome,
give him some time.
No,
Give
but
him some
that
time for
break,
that.
that break has to come after New Year's Eve, because I bought tickets at the Barclays.
Right.
And I feel some type of way. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've been a fan of Kanye West since college dropout days. You guys,
Oh, yeah.
he's ridiculously
Very
Talented.
Yes,
Yes, he
right.
is.
And we can't take that away from him. And I want to go see him at the
I'm gonna
Barclays.
tell- okay,
Yeah,
so
Brooklyn
wait,
on New
so
Year's
you-
Eve.
But
Please don't cancel
if
the
you
tour.
wanna
if
see
you
that?
go and you get
You wanna
that,
see that?
See, because that's what I think. I think people, when they buy tickets, just like you just mentioned his album, you are excited to see his musical lyrics. You're excited to see his talent,
Yes.
Well,
his
I can-
music. But if he doesn't, he spends most of that time ranting. I want to know, how are you going to feel after that?
Well, I can tell you this. I am a touring comic, and I am nowhere have the size of people that he has. But I can tell you something. When you're on tour and you're not mentally there and you're tired and life is happening to you, you know, because I did the same thing. I canceled my 4 or 5 dates
Yeah.
because, you know, we take we tape Monday through Wednesdays here. I was getting on a plane. I would have to have to do another 5 shows. And when you got life happening to you, and he's had a lot of things happening with the robbery, his family, all this other kind of
it's a
stuff,
lot, you
his
guys.
friends, it's a lot. So I preferred that he take that time and say, let me not give y'all, because he's not going to give you a quality show.
I know. Can he take time
He's
off
not.
from now until January 1st? Like,
So
that's
just
good.
wait until after the concert you're
he
going to.
is actually breaking down.
Yes.
Something's going on with him, and
angry.
he's breaking
I see
down.
that he's just
Yeah.
so angry.
You know where Kanye could really let it out, though?
Where?
Right here on this show.
Yeah.
Right here on this show.
That'll
You
be
gotta
so
see right here.
cool, right?
True.
Yes.
True, but you know, we can't have all that yelling. I'm the only one that can yell, okay?
No.
Why, Sway? Remember he did that to Sway? He got-
That's what I'm saying.
Why,
This
Sway,
isn't
why?
anything- This isn't anything new.
It makes me sad.
What makes
Like,
everybody
I
sad?
really think Kanye West is such a dope artist. You know, and when you see
He's
somebody
very dope, yeah.
going off like this and then saying like, you know, I'm hurt. Like, obviously he really is hurt about something because he's going through something.
Well, he's going through something because because it started out a good concert,
Right,
seriously.
right.
And then he did 3 songs or 4 songs. He was like,
That
I'm
was
out.
a moment.
I will
then.
say though, I don't take this away from how dope he is. I
Yeah.
actually look at it like I have so much respect for him because you see, he literally takes his heart and he puts it out there
vulnerability.
in any platform that he has because he cares that much. He's a very passionate
Right.
artist.
Yeah, but sometimes
Yeah.
he's too passionate because let's not forget the rude thing that he did to Taylor Swift.
That's what I'm saying. And that
You know,
was
when
years
he took
ago.
it, I'm gonna let you finish.
Yes, yeah,
But
yeah.
Beyonce, and
Okay.
now you're talking about Beyonce. Make up your mind. Who you gonna love?
But I will say this though. My friend helped him for his first collection last year when he, my friend helped to orchestrate the collection that he featured in New York for
Them
New York
clothes?
Fashion Week. Yes.
Yeah.
And my friend gave me, like, you know, when you get the scoop from a friend who's like, how was he? And he came a few days early, not only
Your friend helped with them clothes?
Yes. Lonnie, not only did he come, but he organized all the models. He rearranged them. He sent things back to get them resewn, refitted.
Like his baby. He's
and he
so
slept-
invested.
T-shirts with the holes in them. That's
Yes.
$1,800.
Yes,
Wow.
Lonnie.
Some cool stuff.
Yes, and he slept there the night of the show because he didn't even want to go to his hotel because he fell asleep on the couch. He was so passionate about it. And I just listen to things like that because I know a lot of designers who don't even look at the
That's the
lineup
designer
of their show.
clothes. With-
Yes, she's such a hater, you guys.
Maybe this is a sign for him to just take a break
Yes.
and deal with his emotions inwardly or in front of people that really love and care for him.
Well,
Yes,
TMZ did report.
Yes.
That I just read it. TMZ reported that he does want to take a break
See?
because
Thanksgiving and
he's been
Christmas,
working
yes.
on his clothes, the designer clothes.
Because he'll be back at it
That
in
voice.
concert on January 1st. I'll see you
For
there
you,
December
for you,
31st
to
for
make
me
sure.
at the Barclay. Guys, seriously though, I think it is disappointing for some of the fans that were really looking forward to seeing the rest of the tour.
His mental
But he's gonna-
sanity means more.
Exactly, and he's
Right.
gonna take a
Mental
break. But you know what? One person who seemed to have enough of Kanye's antics.
Who's?
Kanye.
Kanye's antics is rapper Snoop Dogg. He put out a video on Instagram calling Kanye crazy and saying, "I smoke weed. Weed don't make you do this."
I'm not gonna lie, Snoop is mad funny.
Dude, he's so funny.
Snoop's-
And we've never heard an angry moment from Snoop.
Well, he's
No.
chill. He's
He's
relaxed
very-
at
what?
all times. He's cooling.
I met Kanye before, like years ago.
Before the clothes?
Before the clothes, before Kim, and before the rants.
How was it?
He was really nice.
He's very nice.
Yeah.
He's
He's
always
very,
been super
very
nice. We've met him a bunch. He's
Yeah.
a super
He's awesome.
nice guy.
No, really.
I met him. He's intense.
He's a what?
He's intense.
He's intense,
Yeah, but nice.
but
Very
nice.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So we wish him the best. That's
Yes,
what
we
we
wish
Yes,
All right.
yes. If you are feeling better,
January
Barclays,
1st again.
New Year's Eve, I'd appreciate it.